Hello world. Something that I want to talk about today. It's not going to be a very long video because I am late from a bus. We're not going to talk about that. But how to sit firmly with your no. No is a very scary word for me. Rejection, I mean, who deals with rejection well, if we're being honest? Um, but I think that someone that's a great leader is someone who says no, but says it more in a confident way without just saying no because I'm the boss. No because I'm the director. No because I'm the one who pays you. I recently had to turn down a potential dance client and something that and I'm sure that this is a book title. I haven't had a time to Google the title yet, but I always think that everyone is talking about me. I always think that everyone hates me and I have to do everything that I can to make that person like me, even if like they're so confidently don't like me. And I think that when you're telling someone no, first off, you need to come from a place of compassion and empathy and not from a place of anger. That's something I've been trying to practice a lot. I've been trying to not come from a place of anger where I feel my emotions becoming heightened. I sit back and I don't react at all. Or I breathe or I smile. Um, Something that I've been doing lately at work is when someone doesn't want to deal with a conflict with a guest, I'll say out loud, I'd be more than happy to tell them no. And of course, I don't just say no, right? For example, they at my job we sell wine, and we're trying to implement not holding bottles for people. It's just like, when you go to the store and you're like, oh, can you just hold this carton of milk or can you just hold on to this dress? Things come up. Traffic might get crazy and they might go home, or they might find a better dress at another store. So they're not going to come back for the dress. Next thing you know, you're still holding on to this dress for a month, you know? So I'll say something along the lines of, we don't hold on to a bottle for more than 24 hours. If you want me to lay it to the side, I will be more than happy to, but we will not hold it for more than 24 hours. And usually they're like, oh, okay, completely understand. And if they're still super angry, you still have to sit firmly with your no. I'm gonna say that again. You have to sit firmly with your no. Now, as a person who does not have a car right now, who is commuting everywhere via Uber, via bus, I try not to. I'm also the kind of person where I try not to ask people for favors, because which sounds stupid, but I try not to owe people, you know. I was actually dealing with this situation the other day, but I don't want someone to have something over my head where they're like, "Oh, you owe me," I just don't like that. It's a very uncomfortable feeling for me. So I try not to ask people for rides. Also, I'm trying to be more independent, and also I have legs. I can walk, you know, and I'm also like I'm always talking shit about how I want to lose weight. Walking is a great way to lose weight, right? And it's becoming springtime in Florida, which means it's gonna start raining a lot more, right? So I asked a coworker to just drop me off at the gas station, and just so that I don't have to like walk there in the rain because like my hair, obviously. Maybe I need to start putting a plastic bag in my book bag, but and he just kind of avoided me. And that's something that I've learned in life. People won't tell you no, they'll just avoid you. I mean, that's something I do. Like, oh, that noise in my car is okay. I'm just going to ignore it because it's going to go away, And at first it kind of bothered me, but then I was like, that's just a human thing. That's just human nature. He just doesn't want to tell me no. And that's okay. Oh my God, last week I went to the doctor and I couldn't be seen, and like I kind of begged. I did beg to be seen, and they said no, and like I just melted. I just melted because I really wanted it to work that day, you know? And I try not to put things off until the next day because you never know what's going to happen. But you have to also consider for that person, it might be hard for them to say no. Or they might just be a dick, you know? But, okay, we're just getting on tangents. Rejection is hard. But also consider it might be hard for them to tell you no, just as much as it might be hard for you to tell someone else no. Cool? I kind of wanted to relate this to theater as well. There was a time where I wouldn't go to auditions, not because I'm unconfident with my audition skills. I'm extremely confident with my audition skills. If there's one thing I'm confident about, is my audition skills, is my interview skills. But I feel like there's this stigmatism where give me your 100% on the audition, and then when you are cast, give me that 150%. Can anyone relate to that? Do you know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to give you my all in the audition, and I'm going to give you my all during rehearsal. And there's always that panic that the day of the performance, was that it? You know, was that as high as I could go? And as an actor, as a performer, I feel like sometimes casting directors think that we're puppets. And they take advantage of that. They're like, oh, cry now. Because the script asks for it. But sometimes that's your job as the actor, to convey the emotion. But if there's not physical tears, that doesn't mean that the emotion's not being felt. Does that make sense? But for me, what I find is that's why I'm so picky with the roles that I do go for. Because if I'm not emotionally invested in the character, then the emotion will not be there. So I'm going to go because I feel like this took too long and I probably missed my bus. But that's okay because this is all a learning experience. Thank God it's fucking Monday. I am loved. You are loved. And it's taken me almost a year to honestly believe that. Not the love that you get from your parents, but I know that there's someone out there that is rooting for me. And guess what? I'm rooting for you too. Not if you're a fucking dick though. I'm going to always be in your corner. I'm always going to be on your side. And remember, sit firmly in your no. Don't be a dick about it. Be positive about it. Make sure that you are actively listening to what the person is saying and respond accordingly. And if this week is audition week for you, make sure that you are honestly emotionally invested in it. You don't always have to say yes to everything. In conclusion, I'm making this video long because I don't want to walk to the bus stop because it's about to rain. Smile.